Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast. My name is Melissa Snow. I am here to talk about me going to the graveyard. Well, I went to the graveyard, I got a big ass headache, and now I don't feel very good. I got up and went and did some errands and just ran over there. And I feel like I could have done a better job. And then when I did all my video editing, most of it was gone. It happens every time I go to this damn graveyard. Every single time. So it is 100 degrees outside today, and I do not feel very good because I was out in the heat talking to spirits. You know, one of the spirits when I came down to the 1,000 steps sounded just like my dad, and he said my name. If I could put it into this clip, I would, but I can't do that right now because all my podcast stuff is messed up and what I use is not working. What is happening to me? Anyway, but yeah, guys, I went to the graveyard. I went to the 1,000 steps. I went to Greenwood Cemetery, and so I talked to some of the spirits there. There was 2 girls there that were doing exactly what I was doing, and I turned my camera off because I didn't want to video record them because they weren't recording, and I think they were just talking to their loved ones. And so they were having a picnic with a necromancer and talking to their loved ones, and they turned to look at me, and I was watching them, and they were watching me. And then I asked them, "Are you talking to the spirits?" And they're like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's what I'm doing. My grandma's over here, and I come and see her sometimes. I used to go every weekend to see her grave." And so, excuse me. Oh, sorry. That's what she was doing. Or those 2 girls were doing. And then I had a ghost voice come through the necromancer, however you say it. It sounded just like my dad. And yes, my dad has passed away, and he said my name. It was really weird. It kind of creeped me out, because why would he be there? He's not there. He is cremated in an urn at my stepmom's house, so he wouldn't be there. That's where his mom is. That's where my grandma is. And I didn't hear her voice at all when we were there, but I heard his, which is really weird. And so, yeah, I did a lot of the video there, and then I just edited what I could do. I would be on my podcast right now, but I'm on my other mini podcast, which I hate this thing because I have to hold the microphone. And then so when I went there, I looked up all the people that were there. And one second. All right, I'm back. Like I said, I do believe in spirits. I feel like lately they have been calling me towards them. Like, I used to be really spiritual like that when I was younger and connected, but I somehow unconnected a long time ago. But I do see weird stuff like ghosts and stuff, and I've heard a few things, but lately, I feel like they've been calling me to come and do this, talk to my higher power and my spirit guides. And I know that sounds weird to some people, but I just feel like it's time to talk about my experiences. It's time to talk about what I have seen, heard, and felt. I do feel things I'm an empath, I would say. I feel what other people are feeling. I try to help too much, and I don't like that because I've learned my lesson. I'm not doing that with people anymore. And yeah, so it's really hot out. I'm on fire right now because right now it is 100 and something degrees out there. And when I went to the graveyard, it was hot out there too. And it's hot in my house. I just turned on my air conditioner, and I'm sure you don't care about that. But I've been seeing. I had a cat that has passed away, and I feel like I've been seeing her a lot lately. Her name is Kit, and she's a black cat. And I've been seeing something like that. My older cat remembers her. They were friends, and she saw what I went through with this cat passing. She was only a year and 3 months old, you guys, and I don't know what happened. Me and my friend came home and to my house, and she was meowing. She came out to me and looked at me, and she's like, "Rawr!" And then she started having a seizure, and then she passed away in my arms, and I couldn't let her go for like an hour or two. And I never felt like that in my entire life. Because I mean, my dad passed away and my best friend passed away, and this cat was there for me when I needed someone or something, and I changed my whole life, and I relied on my cats because they were the only things that were there. It just makes me upset because to think about this. When I needed something, she was there. And I knew that something was going on with her prior to this when she was growing up, because I had her since she was ready to leave her mom. She would always shake and act like she was cold, but I always put blankets on her, and I was getting ready to take her to the vet, and that happened. But she meant a lot to me. I've had cats in the past, but I was never this close to them like this one. She was my best friend. She was there for me, and I have a million pictures of her. She had the biggest, yellowest eyes. She was a black cat. Black cats are my favorite because they have the best personalities, but people will say, oh, no, they're not. Has a personality, but everyone wants to argue about something. But I feel like I've been seeing something close to her lately, and I feel like maybe it's time to jump back into the spirit world and talk to the spirits. Now that we can do that with necromancers or spirit boxes or spirit apps and white noise and like the type stuff, I was going to use that, but I hate those things. And I hate REM pods, because they're so loud. Can I talk? I mean, come on, really? Am I able to talk today? So I do believe that we do have, I do think we have like angels looking out for us. Sometimes I get to this weird feeling like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go here or go to this place or drive down this area. And if I end up driving down the area, something weird happens. So I really listen to my intuition on listening to my intuition on those types of things, because the last time that was not fun. My cat's watching my shadow. I'm surprised that they're not up here right now trying to bother me while I'm doing this, because last podcast they were. I'm glad that everyone can join me on my podcast. I just started not too long ago, so I'm brand new to all of this. And yeah, I just was watching a podcast one day and I was like, this is what I want to do. I really want to start talking about certain things and different types of stuff, and hang out with people on social media and get everybody's opinion. So if you would want to like, share, and subscribe, you can. I've gotten a couple subscribers the past couple of days, and I'm really debating on if I really want to go on TikTok right now or not, but I just started a TikTok under my name, Melissa Snow. So if you want to add me to that, go ahead and let me know that's where you're from, and I'll read your message. And I show a lot of my cats on there and my pictures, and I just started on there, so I don't know what I'm doing. And I just started on here, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning how to edit, you guys. Like, I really am. So if my videos are a little choppy and they're weird, sorry. Yeah, talking about spiritual world. I believe in different dimensions. I believe in higher power. I believe in portals. I believe that there are other, there's ways to connect to that world if you really try. I remember someone that I knew wanted me to connect to the things that she saw, and I was like, this is what you saw. I'm really good at reading people, I guess. And I told her, this is what you saw, and she's like, how did you know that? I was like, I don't know. I just saw it in my mind, you know? So, I don't really do that. And my friend, one time she asked me, how come you don't connect to all that stuff? I think it would be cool to be able to do that. I said, you know what? It scares me. I don't know if I should be doing it or I should connect to it. It scares me. I don't want to see things that scare me. I don't want to open a world up that I can't close. You know, like ghosts coming and seeing me because I've already seen them. You know, I just don't know what I'm doing, I guess. I do believe in that I have spirit guides, and I do believe that I have and there are angels. And if you believe in heaven, you have to believe in there's a hell, but I don't like to think about that because that stuff is not good. And I honestly think when people are on drugs, like really deep into drugs, they're in a realm portal to hell and they see weird stuff. Like, do you ever see people like go on the street and look up and start talking to nothing, or talking to the trees, or talking to the floor, to themselves, and making their hands move all around? Maybe the drugs put them in a different mind setting and it opened up the spirit world for them. I don't know. I believe that can happen, but I don't drink anymore, and I used to drink a lot, but I haven't drank in like 4 years. So when I drank, it didn't do any of that stuff to me. But when I went to the graveyard, I was sitting there and I was looking over like this, and I swear to God, someone was standing in front of me, because there was a couple of people that were there. And I looked over and there was nothing there. And I did record it, but it didn't show up on my recorder. My phone was getting hot. My camera was getting hot. Everything was getting hot. It was not letting me film the footage that I wanted. So I don't think I'm going to go to this graveyard next time. I'll go to the other one. And I have a ton of family in that one. And my family used to live next to it, and it's across the street from this church. Like, it's an Irish church it's across the street from. And I was thinking that I could bring my camera out and do the necrophonic app. Sometimes it's really hard for me to talk, you guys. I'm sorry. But I was thinking I could do the necrophonic app, and I don't have any equipment but that, or the white noise stuff on my phone. But I want to see if I can connect with family or just regular people. I don't know. I've gone to like, this is not about ghost stuff, but I have gone to psychics and they have told me some weird stuff, you know? And lately, what I've been saying lately, like random people that are like tarot card readers and spiritual people, and people say that they're psychics, keep reaching out to me, like randomly saying stuff to me. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. Like, I look at what they say and I'm like, is this real? Like, I really want to, because I do believe in the tarot cards, and I do believe in, I really do believe in all that stuff. What do you call it? Like, there's people that call it different stuff. Do you call it psychic abilities? Do you call it spiritual abilities? Do you call it just talking to the dead or connecting to a higher power? I don't know. And lately, it's just been calling me towards it. And I feel like I should not block it away anymore, because I always block it away. I'm like, no, I'm blocking you out. I'm blocking it away. And I've, like I said, ever since my cat died, I'm more sensitive to a lot of things. And ever since she passed away and I was really close to something that deep, besides family and a friend and her, and I had people pass in my life, but something is awakening in me, and I feel like emotionally drawn to certain things. I want to help animals now. I don't eat animal products anymore. I am allergic to a lot of foods, so I changed how I eat. And so it's opened my eyes to a new world of just different things. And it's good things. I'm trying to find people to connect with and that feel the same way I do. I know there's a lot of people that I watch on YouTube that, I'd be like, oh my God, I would so love to be like them or go do what they're doing. And we don't have a lot of places to travel, and I really want to take cameras in and talk to spirits in the building. There's a place over here in this antique store, and I was going to go in and talk to the owner to see if she can tell me a story about it, and then I can film around there and do what paranormal people do. It would be my very first paranormal show I would do. So, well, when I was younger, I've gone to the graveyards and stuff, so I'm not really new, but I am. But it would be my first paranormal stuff, and I was gonna be originally called Shining Light because there was a name I really liked, and it meant that, and it was from a show that I watched about vampires. Oh man, that's funny. But the name made me look it up, and then I looked at it and I was like, Shining Light. So a lot of people were calling me that on social media, and I was like, I don't like that. I'm just gonna go by my name. So this is me. My name is Melissa Snow, and this is my podcast, and thanks for joining me. Want to say thanks for joining me. Share, like, subscribe. Look out for me on TikTok. I'll be over there. Peace out, everyone. Bye.